There he is. There he is. There he is. Oh. A few days ago, I made my very first community post on YouTube, which was pretty awesome. And I asked you guys what kind of videos you wanted to see more of: river fishing, kayak fishing, or reviews. And although we only had a few people interact with the post, out of those people, the majority chose river fishing. So today we're actually gonna go to the river. We're gonna start behind my dad's house, and then we're gonna try to bounce to a few other places before I have to pick up my wife. I've been super busy today, and we maybe have 30 minutes to fish, so not really much time at all. So most likely this video will be filmed within a few days instead of just today. But this is not gonna be your average river fishing video. And I know it's not original content, and it has been done by everybody and their grandmother, but I've been wanting to do this kind of video for a very long time, and now is the perfect opportunity. We are gonna be using the Barbie Rod. And this is no ordinary Barbie Rod. This is a My Little Pony rod. So we should be able to harness the power of the pony pole and catch some smallmouth bass. That is the plan anyway. We're gonna try our best to catch some bass on this tiny little rod, and I know the line on these are complete garbage, but I don't have any line to replace it with, so I have the drag set pretty loose, and we're just gonna give it our best shot and try to catch some smallmouth on the My Little Pony Kid Caster. That's what it's called, I believe. Yeah, a Kid Caster. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Stick with me and stay tuned, because this is gonna be a very interesting video, and I'm gonna try my best to go catch some fish for you guys. If you are not subscribed, please consider doing so. We just passed 1,000 and we wanna keep growing, so hit the subscribe button, leave a like, drop a comment down below, and just enjoy the video. Verse of the day is popping up right now. I will see you guys at the water. I'm extremely excited. I think I'm too excited for this little challenge. I'm hoping that we can actually find some fish, because I really want to know how it feels to reel a smallmouth in with one of these little Barbie rods. I have a speed crawl tied on, and I also brought the bag with some extra hooks and weights just in case we break off, because this place is a river, and rivers are notorious for being bait thieves. So we got everything ready, and we are here at the river. We just got to find a spot to make our first cast. You guys stay tuned. I'm so pumped. Here is a better look at what we are dealing with right now. We have the My Little Pony Kid Caster looking all schfancy, and I have a Texas Rig Ultra Vibe Speed Crawl on here, and we're just gonna try. I mean, I don't know what to expect. I've seen videos where people just like immediately break the rod, the gears explode, but I've also seen videos where people catch some pretty nice fish on these things. So I'm hoping that I can even cast it, because I tried up there in the grass and it was super awkward, and I'm pretty sure it went about 5 foot. So there's definitely a learning curve there, but I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm just gonna start fishing. One thing that I know without question is the line on these things is complete cheeks. I know it's bad, and I know it's extremely light, but I didn't have anything else, so we have to work with what we got. Another thing, oh, by the way, that first cast was actually not too bad, but another thing that I'm going to be dealing with is, if you guys have seen any of my other videos, you know that I'm a left-handed retrieve fisherman, and they didn't have any left-handed retrieve Barbie rods. So this is pretty awkward. Oh, and also the gear ratio on these is 0. Actually casts a whole lot better than I thought it would. I mean, it's still awkward, and I have to cast kind of weird, but it does cast pretty far. Oh yeah, right into a tree where we want it. Yeah, this is not gonna be easy, guys. This is not gonna be easy. We've been here 5 minutes, and I'm thoroughly enjoying myself right now. I just don't see any fish, which is the unfortunate part. I know for a fact there are some spots back here that hold fish because I've actually caught some back here before, and I know my dad has too. Whoa! That was not very smart. Why did I do that? Like I said, I really don't have time to fish like at all. So I'm really hoping that we can at least get one before I have to leave. I mean, I can film some tomorrow, but I want to get one today before I gotta go. Oh, I got one. I didn't think I got him. Oh, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. First fish on the Barbie rod, or the pony rod, whatever you want to call it. Let's go. It's not a smallmouth, obviously, but that's okay. We will take it because this is not an easy task. That's a decent sized little rock bass though. So I'm not gonna complain whatsoever. I'm super stoked. Yes. See you later, my guy. There he goes. Yes. Okay, that was super cool. I literally just said I really want to get at least one before I got to go, and my next cast he just inhaled it. I didn't even have to really set the hook. I kind of felt him tugging, and then I reeled a little bit, and then I went to set the hook, and I didn't even feel him, and I reeled some more, and he was already hooked. So he made it easy for me. He made it easy for me. I appreciate it. Little guy, I appreciate it. Now let's try to get one of those smallmouths. I've almost done a complete walk around in this area because unfortunately there's not many deep pockets here. And while I'm telling you this, I see a really nice smallmouth. He had it the whole time and I didn't know. Oh, he's getting it. Oh, he's getting it. Oh, we're catching him. We are catching him. He is ready. Ready to be caught. No. I don't know how to set the hook. I don't know how to set the hook. This is gonna be so hard. There he is. There he is. There he is. Oh, oh, God. Oh, oh, oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You have got to be joking me right now. Yes. It's almost as big as the rod. Let's go. I have no clue what to say right now. And I mean, that hook set was in there. That was a crazy good hook set. I cannot believe we just did that. We just caught this on a Barbie rod and my little pony rod. Look at this fish. Let's freaking go. As soon as I flipped it out there, he just went over there and sucked it up, but I didn't even know he had it. And then he spit it out. A couple more casts, he kept picking it up and spitting it out, and then that last time he just hammered it. Let's go. You guys gotta leave a like for that. Yes. Let's get him back in. We got about 20 minutes. Let's try to catch another one. Already turning into an awesome day. And we've been out here for maybe 15 minutes. Fish bump. We're gonna try to get down in here so I can put him right back where I caught him, which was right here. Look what a fish on a Barbie rod. Thank you so much, my guy. You have no idea how much I appreciate you. He's bleeding a little on his lip. See ya. Man, that's an awesome fish. I'm still shaking. That was literally the most epic smallmouth battle that I have ever had. Yes, it is because I'm on such a tiny rod, but it doesn't matter why. That was so fun. That was the most fun I've had reeling in a smallmouth ever, period. Because he was fighting and jumping, and it just made everything so much more intense. If you guys haven't done the Barbie challenge, please do so. Not for me, but for yourself. This is so fun. Also, if I didn't seem too excited during that last catch, it was just because I'm in a time crunch and I'm trying to hurry, and I also wanted to get the fish back in the water as fast as possible because it is really hot today. I didn't want him to dry out, but believe me, I was beyond excited. That, like I said, was literally the coolest thing that has ever happened to me in the river. Also, the coolest smallmouth fight that I have ever had. It jumped like 3 or 4 times, felt like I was fighting a tarpon. So believe me, I was pumped. Still am. All right, we're at a different location, and to give you guys an idea of how much time we have, right over there, there's a few buildings, and one of them is my wife's place of business. And I'm leaving the car running. So I'm just gonna make a few pitches down here and see if we can't catch one last minute fish before time is up. So let's get to it. All right. I'm really hoping we can get one more before we have to go, because that would be pretty epic. Today has already been a fantastic day, but I would love to make it just a bit better. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Welcome to day 2 of the My Little Pony Rod Challenge. Technically it is the 3rd day. The day before yesterday is when I filmed the first of this, but yesterday I went fishing, but I didn't use that rod. I went to Fish Pond because I wanted to check and see if they were on beds yet. Due to the crazy weather, the spawn is super late. Unfortunately, they're not on beds right now. I fished all day, didn't get a single bite. I did, however, get a clip of some giant fish roaming right beside of me, which I will insert now. I'm not sure if you guys are gonna be able to see this, but there is about an 8-pounder right underneath here. Let me see if I can find him. There's one right there. That's not him, or that's not her, but there's one right there. Look at that. Look at that fish. Look at these fish. Now you tell me that that doesn't break your heart, knowing that they won't hit a thing. So yeah, they're roaming and they're sticking to a general area, but they're not locked in yet, so they're not on beds yet. Just by watching their actions, I do believe that it's gonna be within this week, like really soon, just in a few days. But you know, that clip shows you exactly why I have a love-hate relationship with that lake. I love it because there are absolute tanks in there. You can catch giant fish in there, and it's beautiful and it's fun to fish. I hate it because the water is so clear that once you see a fish, it's too late. It's already seen you. And also those fish are super, super spoiled because they stock it with trout. And that's why those bass get so big. They just eat the trout. And you can barely catch them on anything. Usually the giants that are caught with a trout swim bait, which makes perfect sense. But you have to have a lot of time to put into it to catch one with a swim bait. But you can catch them with other things, but it's a really, really tough lake to fish. So I do have a very strong love-hate relationship. Anyway, today we are back on the My Little Pony grind. And the other day I caught a rock bass, and then I caught a smallmouth bass, and now I want to try to see if we can catch a largemouth bass with this rod. I think it would be pretty sweet to have this challenge also be a multi-species challenge. We are here at the dump, and before you say anything, I know the dump has been just complete garbage, no pun intended. This year it has been awful, but I'm just not ready to give up on this place. This place has produced when no other place will, and I'm hoping that the only reason it's been bad is because the weather's been ridiculous. So we're at the dump. That's the reason I'm in the car doing this, because they're working. And we're just gonna try our best to catch some fish. Really quick, I wanna remind you guys, we just passed 1,000 subscribers. We wanna keep growing, so if you are not subscribed already, please consider hitting the subscribe button, leave a like, drop a comment, do all of that good stuff. And with all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get the putty peddler out on the water, and we're gonna try to catch some bass. You guys stay tuned, enjoy the video. Let's get to fishing. Okay, so we just made it out on the water, and as you can tell, this is a new angle, and if it looks terrible, I apologize, but I found a little mount that I could put on my pedals. That way, when I catch a fish that is worthy of showing you guys, I can hold it here, and you can see it a whole lot better than me trying to do all that nonsense. But we just made it out to the water. I'm waiting on Dad, he's about to get in, and I had to change shirts, and it's gonna kill me because it is hot. Like, it's 80 something. And I had to put on a long sleeve that I had in my truck because when I was at Fish Pond yesterday, I got sunburnt really bad, and now it hurts. And I don't want skin cancer, so I'd rather burn up a little bit. But I'm gonna take this bad mamma jamma here, and I think I'm gonna rig up a Cinco. And hopefully we're gonna be able to catch some fish on this pony rod. Let's get to it. We're gonna hit them with a Yamamoto. This is just so weird using this little thing. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to work this, but that's the best thing about a wacky rig. You don't really have to work it. You kind of just cast it out and let it do its thing. So that's what we're gonna do. Cast her out and let her go. Oh, I missed one. I missed it. Or I think I have it. I have it. You're kidding. No, he spit it. He spit it. That was a good one. That was actually a good fish. That's gonna be my only issue here, is setting the hook. Wow. I don't know if you guys was even able to see what just happened, but that's a good sign. First cast and we hooked up. I didn't even know I had him on there. That's another issue with this thing, is it's not sensitive. You can't feel anything. It's just so small. Oh, here we go. No, he spit it too. This is gonna be a lot harder than I thought. We've missed like 3 fish and we've been here 5 minutes just put in the water. That's a really good sign, especially because this place has been just awful the past couple times I've been here. There's one. Oh no, oh no, oh no, it messed up. Oh no, it messed up. Oh no, it messed up. No, he spit it out. I am going to absolutely lose my mind. I wasn't recording. So we gotta catch another. See you, buddy. Crap. Looks like we gotta catch another one. Pretty much, I was just doing this, like as fast as I possibly could, and that little one came up and smoked it. I watched him too, so it was pretty cool. Got another one. Stay on, please. Stay on, please. No, don't jump. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. 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 Yes. Yes. Oh, these are the ones that destroy you with the hooks. Yes. I was so worried we wouldn't be able to catch another one. This has been way more of a grind than I expected it to be. Way more. But we got it done. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. 3 species: rock bass, smallmouth, largemouth bass. We actually caught 2 largemouth, but I wasn't recording because I'm a doofus. But this was actually way more of a grind than I ever expected it to be. Way more. See, buddy? I knew it was gonna be super tough using this thing, but I didn't think it would be that hard to actually get a hook in the fish. So with this or anything else with trebles, it's a whole lot easier. Like I caught 2 just now with that, but I missed like 4 when I first got here with a normal wacky hook. It was just, I couldn't penetrate their lip. Like the hook just didn't want to go in, and they're super sharp. It's just there's no leverage whatsoever. But that's gonna do it for the My Little Pony Rod challenge. I had an absolute blast. Like I said earlier in the video, if you guys haven't done this, I highly recommend you do it. It's super fun. And plus, I know my daughter's gonna love watching it. So thank you guys all for watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate all your support. If you are not subscribed, please consider doing so. Hit the subscribe button, leave a like, drop a comment, and I'll see you guys on the next one, which I'm about to film right now. Peace.